The x-axis is, again, real axis. Y is the imaginary. So we can write it as x plus yi, because y is the imaginary. X is r cosine theta. Y is r sine theta. And r is the length of this segment. So from rectangular form, which is x plus yi, equals to, what is x? R cosine theta plus I is the imaginary number. Y is what? R sine theta. So you have r in common, so you can take out r. So it's r times, parentheses, cosine theta plus I sine theta. That's a polar form. And sometimes, a lot of times, we just simplify it and just write r cis, cosine, is, cis, and theta. So we can save lots of lead and ink. Okay. R cis theta is exact same thing. No. They're all same thing. Okay, so let's try it. First, graph them. Graph the complex number on the rectangular coordinate plane, then express in polar form. This is x, right? This is y. So what is x? 1. What is y? 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4. It's very important to get the coordinate right because your theta, the angle, which is the direction from the positive x-axis, change. So make sure you're very be careful with the signs. Just like other conversion from rectangular to polar, it's the exact same thing. They just put it in a complex, different form. Not quite sure why they will do it, but it's a good way of learning, following directions, and plugging in numbers. So what do we need? We need r and theta, right? R is the length. So what do? It's square root of 1 squared plus negative 4 squared, which is same as 4 squared. So I'm going to just write it in positive. So it is square root of 17. Just leave it as it is. So simplify the radicals. How do you find the theta? The reference angle, which will be this one right here, you can easily find it by what? Arctangent of y over x, which is 4 over 1. We already know what x is. What is x? R cosine theta. What is y? R sine theta. And what's the rectangular form? X plus yi. So again, just be very careful with the signs. What is the radius? 2. What is the theta? 150. So graph it first. Where's 2? Radius of 2. Where's 150? 30 less than 180. So here, 1, 2. Which quadrant is it? It was on the rectangular coordinate. 2. So your x must be what? Negative. Your y is positive. But this one most likely will be non-calculator. So let's try it. So what is x? It's 2 times cosine of theta. What's cosine of, 150? Here, negative, it's 2 times what? Negative root 3 over 2. 2 cancels out, so you get negative root 3. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Y. It's R2, sine of 150. What's sine of 150 in the unit circle? Half, right? So it is 2 times 1/2, which gives you 1. So now how to write it in a rectangular form? It is x negative root 3 plus 1i, which is I. Guys, what if they just give you I? What will be the coordinate of just I? It will be 0, 1. If they just give you the whole number, then it's negative root 3, 0, while I is 0, okay? Let's do one more. What is x? 8 times cosine of 7 pi over 6. Let's graph it. It's radius of 8. Let's say this is 2, 4, 6, 8. And where's 7 pi over 6? Here, right? Yeah, 210. 210. Right? One more 30s than 180. 7 pi over 6. So it will be both negative, okay? Make sure you check the signs at the end. So what is 8 times, what's cosine of 7 pi over 6? Negative root 3 over 2. So 8 divided by 2 is what? 4. So it's negative 4 root 3. Y is 8 sine of 7 pi over 6. 8 times, what's sine of 7 pi over 6? Negative 1/2, so you get negative 4 for y. So how do you write this in a rectangular form? Negative 4 root 3 minus 4i.